Happy holidays, guys. M.V.K here, coming to you again. I told you, didn't I tell you guys, I would deliver a Christmas Eve versus match with a twist. Yeah. And basically, we're gonna give you the results of last week's, which was basically which classic cartoon needs a reboot or remake. You guys chose Space Ghosts as the choice. Out of the 50 people who voted, yeah, Space Ghost got the majority of the votes. I definitely will agree with a lot of you. Yeah, I would love to see a new Space Ghost take, maybe with the artwork of the artwork of like Young Justice or so, with some dark feel to it, but still just an overall space adventure, just telling a good story and origin of Space Ghost. So yeah, definitely, I definitely agree with a lot of you guys. I agree with a lot of other people who voted on other stuff too, but I definitely agree with Space Ghost. Very good stuff. Good goes. So this time, guys, this one comes from another one from ZackTheThunderKing, and you know my friend Zach. He always gives me some good stuff, and most of the time it's about voiceover acting. And as you can see who that actress, that voiceover actor is. This is best character voiced by Josh Keaton. So yeah, we're gonna get into who he picked. He gave me 7. I put 3 more involved, so an even 10. So let's kick it off with the first. And the first, guys, I should have saved this guy for last, but let's get right into it. The spectacular, the amazing, the sensational, you name it, you all love him, Spider-Man. First of all, I think Mr. Keaton did a great job as voicing Spider-Man with his tender, not just in the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, but just in video games as well. He was really good, and I really enjoyed him very much. Still a little pissed off with Marvel for not crediting him, having him voice the character in Avengers, and then having Drake Bell take over. I thought that was BS, bullshit. So next up is Destroy Maker, and he's from that game No More Heroes, or I believe. That's what Zach told me. Now I've never played those games, so I wouldn't know, but he seems like a really cool character. Destroy, man, that's an interesting name nonetheless. But yeah, I never played those games, guys. So next up he gives me is Major Ocelot, a young Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eaters. If you all remember, in that game, Ocelot was a little younger, and he always, when he called his men, he always went wow and stuff like that, and I thought that was really funny. But yeah, Ocelot, Major Ocelot, very cool character, and he did a good job voicing Ocelot. Very good. Next up, Jack Darby from Transformers Prime. Probably one of the best Transformers cartoons out, guys. Even I can admit it. Even I can admit that, being a child of the 80s and loving the original G1, but even I can admit Transformers Prime is just pure genius and magic, and the humans work so well in this show, and Jack is one of those humans that works so well, and this is what the movies should have been like, pretty much. And Mr. Keaton does a good job at voicing Jack, very much. Very, very good. Next up, he gives me Hal Jordan from Green Lantern, the animated series, which will be returning January 5th. Just hope it doesn't go out on another hiatus after 3 episodes. But yeah, I like his Green Lantern. It's with Josh Keaton. His voice is not too old, not too young. It's just right. It's right there, so it makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't want to have, Hal Jordan sounding like he did in the old 70s Justice League, where he had that more like really gruff like voice and things like that. But I think he sounds very good nonetheless for Hal Jordan. Next up, Zach gives us is Ryu Hayabusa. Yeah, guys. For all you who didn't know that, yeah, Josh Keaton voiced Ryu Hayabusa in Ninja Gaiden 2. I think you probably didn't recognize it because he rarely talked in that game. But yeah, he voiced the ultimate ninja, probably the best ninja in video games, period. And it was really good to hear Josh Keaton do a good job with Ryu Hayabusa. Next up is young Hercules from the Disney's Hercules movie. Now Josh Keaton voiced him, but he wasn't the voice actor who sung when Herc would sing. That was another actor. But I did enjoy. I love the Disney Hercules movie. I have it in my collection. And you know me, guys, I'm a big Greek mythology fan, and you know Herc's one of those guys. But I thought Josh did a good job at voicing it. Sometimes you barely recognize that was Josh Keaton at one point, but it was him. Definitely was him. So this guy's is my choice, Wally West Flash from the Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. I chose Flash. I liked his Flash. I thought it was interesting. Perhaps maybe I'll do a versus match with a twist, best voice actor to voice Flash. But yeah, I thought Josh Keaton did a very good job at voicing the Flash in that movie. It's not my favorite out of the DC animated movies, especially out of the Justice League versions, but I thought it was cool nonetheless. Next up is Jack from the video game Jak and Daxter Lost Frontier. That one came out for the PSP. Never played that game, but I am a big fan of Jak and Daxter. And I did get to hear a couple of lines with him as him voicing Jak, and I thought he did a very good job from like the trailers and things like that. So yeah, cool. And last but not least, I chose Rick Taylor from the Splatterhouse games. The last Splatterhouse game, Josh Keaton voiced Rick Taylor in that game. That game was brutal. I remember playing a little bit of that game and just like, God, you know, this is just blows the other Splatterhouse games out of the water. And was really good to see. And I thought Josh Keaton just did a good job. Josh Keaton is just a really, really talented voiceover actor, and he's not just talented at voiceover acting. He's done some, you know, movies and TV shows and things like that, and he's just really great, really good. Will I put him up there with Nolan North? Maybe I would. I really would. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Show some love for ZackTheThunderKing, my friend Zach. He created this, and like I said, a Christmas Eve versus match with a twist. So you all know the deal. Vote now, and I will tally up the votes and for next Monday, and we'll see who is the winner of the best character voiced by Josh Keaton. And on a side note, I want to thank you guys for listening. It was fun. As always, this is a creation of my friend Ziploc Gory. And even though he's not making any more videos, guys, I will continue to do this now until the next year. It'll continue his legacy. And on another side note, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah to any of my friends, my YouTube friends or family. As I call you guys, I call you my YouTube friends / family that are Jewish or things like that. But bottom line, just have a blessed and safe holiday, guys. I will see you guys later. On another side note, yeah, I'm giving a lot of side notes, guys. Check out my opinion spots that are out up now, giving you some of my 15 favorite Christmas movies / specials. I've given you basically 15 to 6. I'm giving it the next 5 today. But other than that, guys, once again, you have a safe and blessed Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.